Have you ever looked at your dog after they destroyed your favorite shoes, scratched the front door until the paint peeled away, or barked nonstop the second you walked out and thought, "Why are you doing this to me?" Now let me ask you something even harder. What if your dog wasn't trying to make your life difficult but was desperately trying to survive the only way they know how? Because the truth you're about to hear has changed the lives of thousands of dog owners across America. Veterinary behaviorists now believe that many of the behaviors we call bad aren't acts of disobedience at all. They're silent cries from dogs whose nervous systems are overwhelmed by fear, confusion, and emotional pain. The heartbreaking part is that most owners punish the symptoms while completely missing the real cause. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at your dog's behavior the same way again. Meet Charlie, a 3-year-old golden retriever who looked like the perfect family dog. He loved children, loved car rides, and never missed a chance to wag his tail at strangers. Everyone believed Charlie was living the perfect life. But every weekday morning, something happened that nobody else ever saw. At exactly 7:45 a.m., Charlie's owner picked up his keys. It was only a tiny jingle of metal, but Charlie heard it instantly. His ears lifted. His breathing changed. His muscles tightened. His eyes locked onto the front door. Within seconds, his heart was racing, not because he wanted a walk, but because he knew exactly what those keys meant. The person he loved most was about to disappear again. His owner smiled, rubbed his head, and said the same words every morning, "Be a good boy. I'll be back soon." Then the door closed. The house became silent. Charlie stood frozen, staring at the door, listening for footsteps that never came. Then panic took over. He ran from window to window. He scratched the front door until his paws became sore. He barked until his voice grew weak. He chewed the corner of the couch, not because he hated furniture, but because his brain was desperately searching for a way to escape overwhelming fear. Hours later, when his owner returned home, the living room looked like a disaster. Cushions were ripped apart. The wooden door was covered in scratches. Pieces of fabric were scattered across the floor. His owner was shocked. "Charlie! Bad dog!" he shouted. Charlie immediately lowered his ears. His tail disappeared beneath his body. He looked away and stood completely still. Most people think that look means guilt. But science tells a very different story. Dogs don't plan revenge. They don't destroy your home because they're angry you left. They don't wake up thinking about how to make your day worse. That's human thinking, not canine thinking. What Charlie was experiencing had a name: separation anxiety. A condition so powerful that it changes how a dog's brain works the moment they believe they've been left behind. Imagine waking up one morning and suddenly the person you trust most disappears without explanation. No message. No warning. No idea if they're ever coming back. Now imagine living through that fear every single day. That's what many anxious dogs experience. To us, leaving for work is just another part of life. To them, it can feel like the end of their entire world. Scientists have found that during severe separation anxiety, stress hormones like cortisol rise dramatically. A dog's heart begins racing. Their breathing changes. Their ability to think clearly disappears. At that moment, they're not making bad choices. They're reacting to fear. Just like a frightened child cries for their parents during a thunderstorm or a person struggles to breathe during a panic attack, fear takes control. The barking isn't the real problem. The scratching isn't the real problem. The destroyed furniture isn't the real problem. Those are only the symptoms. The real problem is the invisible fear hiding underneath them. And once you truly understand that, you'll never call an anxious dog bad again. You'll see a loyal heart that's simply begging to feel safe.